All right, folks, I think we are ready to kick off this auction. I want to welcome all of you. Can everyone hear me, first of all? I see most of you are muted, but as long as you can hear me, that's fine. Please bear with us if we have technical difficulties. We've never done this before, so we're plowing new ground and we're making history. But I want to officially, on behalf of the Stilwell Kiwanis Club, want to officially welcome you to the 2020 Championship Strawberry Auction. This is the only component of the Strawberry Festival that we were able to do virtually here today. The festival itself has been postponed, and the tentative rescheduled date right now is September 19th. And that's great and wonderful, but the strawberries don't know that. The strawberries get ripe whether or not we have a COVID pandemic. So we have a number of great growers here in this locality, and they've worked really hard to bring us these championship berries. And I want to thank you all for coming out to support our growers and supporting your community and the Stilwell Kiwanis Club. So with that, I think most of you already know me, but I'm your MC for this event, Ralph King. We also have a whole room full of volunteers in the other room. Hugh Means is going to be our auctioneer, and Jennifer Patterson, and we got Liz Brown, and of course Dan Collins are going to be runners. They're going to be moving the berries from table to table as they're auctioned off. We're going to try to follow our traditional format, in that we're going to be auctioning off the blue ribbon crate, and then the red ribbon, and so on, from first place, I think, to fifth place. And then once all the crates are auctioned off, we're going to circle back around and auction off quarts. Okay, and because Zoom only allows one person to speak at a time, obviously we're going to have to do it by visual aids. This is what I will bid with. If you have something, or if you're close enough to the camera, put your thumb up, put your hand up, or do whatever you want to do, but give us some kind of visual cue. There you go, Jim. Some kind of cue that you're bidding, and so Hugh can recognize you. All right. Any questions before we go any further? I've got everyone's video. Everyone looks good. We are also live streaming this event on our Facebook page, Strawberry Festival, Stilwell Strawberry Festival. So, and we're recording it as well. So we can back up and take a look at it if we need to. So with that, I would like to introduce our auctioneer, Hugh Means. Hugh, are you there with us?
I think I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can everybody hear Hugh? All right. Great, great. And I'm going to mute myself and just be on standby here. But at this point, I would like to initially officially start this auction and turn it over to Hugh Means, our auctioneer. Hugh, you've got it.
Okay. This is definitely going to be a first time. Normally on these auctions, you have a crowd full of people, and right now I've got about 10 people in here. So this is a little unique. I don't have any experience at this, so I don't know if I'm talking too fast or too slow or whatever. So we're going to do a little test run, and everybody can give me an idea of how quick we're going. And if I can carry that same pace, or if I need to slow down. Everybody understand? Yeah, just wave your hand or whatever if it's too fast. 25, would it get 30, 30, would it get 30, 30, would it get 30, 35, would it get 35, 30, would it get 35, 35, 40, 40, 40, would it get 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 45, would it get 45? Okay, can everybody understand that? Or is that too fast?
That's pretty good.
I can
That is my slow version.
That's your slow version?
That was. I can make it slower, but I'll be dragging probably. They can't see each other?
Yeah, they can.
Okay. All right. This is going to be rather confusing for me. So if we have to do this in the future, it might get smoother. Today's might be a little bit rough for me to figure out what's all's going on there. So right now I have got Matt Ford, Brian Warner, Kayla Phelps. Jim, are you bidding or is Casey? Okay. Tyler, is that you in that ball cap thing you got on there? Never seen you in a cap before. And then we got Chuck, right?
Right.
Is that correct? Okay.
Right.
That's all of our bidders. Nobody coming else in or anything that you know of?
Actually, I've got 3 more in my waiting room here. I don't recognize any of them. Let me see if I can figure out who they are. Tony and Laura Ham. Does anyone recognize that name?
Yeah, they're from Westville. Tony Ham is.
Okay.
I have no idea. Whether they'll be bidding or not, I don't know.
B Step.
Who?
Well, that's just the way that comes up. B Step. And the other one. Aha. Now I see who B Step is.
Yeah, boy.
Mr. Stevens, how are you today?
Put his name on there, please.
Let me rename you. There we go.
The U.S. Senate money. State? Yeah, he is. He'll be state senator. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Oh, whatever. Y'all tell me that, and I'll say something I want to say.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Like the commission meeting the other day, there was a whole scene that was common sense is all that makes you wrong.
There we go. All right. And fire tablet, I do not know who do I have there? Fire tablet, can you respond? And then I have Tony and Laura Ham. If you plan on bidding in this auction, then I will allow you to remain. If not, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room and you can observe it on Facebook.
He's getting the Strawberry Festival.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I
No.
You want to listen to him?
Yeah. I want to see if Joshua won.
Ask Grace if she's buying, Ralph, or if they're just watching.
What's that?
That's Grace, I think. Find out.
Is Grace, are they buying or are they just going to watch?
I think they're going to watch, and if so, I'm going to put them back in the waiting room.
She just wants to know if
Hey,
Joshua
Ralph?
want me to tell
Yes.
This is Tony. We're just going to watch.
Okay. All right then. With that, Blake, can you hear us?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can. Thank
I
you for joining us.
I apologize. Yes, sir. I'm in another meeting right now, so not probably going to be able to bid on this round. But I do want to buy some strawberries today. So I don't know what the process here is. So
Well, what we typically do is we auction off the crates first, and then we circle around and auction off individual quarts. The crate will obviously be for more money.
right.
So if you want to just observe, you'll probably catch on pretty quick.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you don't mind me staying in here, because I may want to jump in here too.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Hugh, I think with that, we are ready to proceed. I don't have anyone else.
Okay. All right. We've got everybody together. All right. It's going to be the auction the same way that it has been in years past. We sell a crate first, which is 2 flats, and then we'll come back, like he said, and sell the quarts after we've sold all the crates. I will announce who the crate is, the name of the crate, who owned the crate, or who the berries came from, before we auction them off, and that way everybody will have an understanding of whose berries that we're actually selling at that time. All right, I've been asked to ask everybody one more time. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it has come to a consensus that we're not changing from here on out anything. So we start this crate out at $1,500, just like we have in the years past. So $1,500, now $2,000. Would you get $2,000? $1,500 to get $2,000. I'm at $1,500 to get $2,000. I'm $1,500. Would you get $2,000? Would you get $2,000? $1,750 then. Would you get $1,750? I'm at $1,500, now $1,750. I bid $1,500, now $1,750. Now, when I start these berries out, I'll buy them at that. Okay. Oh, Juan Navarro. I'm sorry. I told you I'd announce that, and I didn't do it. Juan Navarro is the grower on these berries. Yep, they're the prize-winning crate. Obviously, you can see me if the camera's on me, which is fine. Keep it down. That's great. But I'm going to bid. I'll raise my hand too, or whatever, or let you know that I'm bidding on it if the camera's not on me. But right now, I have the bid at $1,500. Now $1,750. Would you get $1,750? I bid $1,500 to get 17.5. I bid $1,500. Now 17.5. Now $2,000. Would you get $2,000? $2,000. Would you get $2,000? $1,500 to get $2,000. I'm at $1,500. Caleb, would you get $2,000? I'm at $1,500 or $1,750 with Caleb. Would you get $2,000? I'm at 17.5. Would you get $2,000? 17.5. Would you get $2,000? $1,800. Dan, would you get 18? I'm $1,750. Now 18. I'm $1,750. Now 18. I don't know how many years I've done this. I've never seen a flat of berry or a crate of berries that is so uniform. I mean, every berry is the same size. Normally, you get a big old berry and then a bunch of little ones or whatever. I've never seen a crate that looked like this ever. They look fake. 1,750 now 1,800. I bid 1,750 now 800, 1,800, 1,800 now 1,900. To get 1,900. Caleb, would you get 19? You're out. I'm at 1,800 now 1,900. Caleb, would you get 1,900? 1,800 would you get 19? 1,800 to get 1,900. I'm at 1,800 would you get 19? 1,900 would you get 19? I'm at 1,800 would you get 1,900? 1,800 would you get 19? 1,800 would you get 1,900? Okay, I sold it for $1,800 to Carson Community Bank. Thank you, Jim and boys. It's in there. We're going to do a little switch up here and change up, and we'll put second place in line. We'll put the ribbon down here so we can see those berries. Okay, on the second crate of berries is coming from Bryce Miller. Bryce has got the second place crate here. 1,250 now 1,500. I bet 1,250 now 1,500 to get 1,515. Would you get 15? 12, 1,500 now 17,100 now 17.5 now 2,000. Chuck, would you get 2,000? You're out now 2,000 now 2,250. We got 2,250. 2,000 would you get 2,250? 2,000 would you get 2,250? Kayla, you're out. Would you get 2,250? I'm at $2,000. Would you get 2,250? 22,000, 2,250. Now you're out, Chuck. 2,500. Would you get 25? I'm 2,250. Would you get 2,500? Would you get 25? Would you get 25? Would you get 2,500? Would you get 25? Now 2,750. Would you get 2,750? Kayla, would you get 27.5? I'm at 2,500. 27.5. 2,500. Would you get 27.5? I'm $2,500 now. 27.5. $2,500. Would you get 27.5? See, I can see that in your face right now. You're wanting to do this half mark on your neck, you know, where you want me to cut that down, but we're not out visual, so you can't do that to me. But I'll do it for you. How about 2,600? I'm at 2,500. You get 26. I bid 2,500. You get 2,600. I bid 2,500. You get 26. 2,500. You get 26. 2,500. You get 2,600. I sold it for $2,500. Chief of Cherokee Nations, Chuck Hoskins.
I was doing that a while ago. Did you notice that? I was clapping a while ago.
Kayla, I sure miss you at these auctions. This is not the same.
This is a youth entry.
Hmm?
This was a youth entry. This was a kiddo.
Mason O'Neill?
Yes, Miller Farms. Miller Farms, but it's a
Hmm.
youth, because they can have an adult and a youth from each farm. So,
Well, this is new to me too then.
well, we've had it before.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway. but
Okay.
Miller Farms.
This is coming from Miller Farms. I'm assuming the same Miller that we just auctioned. And Mason O'Neill is the youth that these berries will belong to. This will be your third place crate. 1,250. Now 1,500. I'm at 1,250. Now 1,500 to get 1,500. 1,250 would get 1,500. I'm at 12 and a half. Would get 1,500. Now 1,750 would get 17 and a half. I'm at 1,500. Now 17 and a half. Now 2,000 would get 2,000. 2,000 would get 2,000. 17 and a half would get 2,000. Now 2,250 would get 22 and a half. I'm at $2,000. Now 2,250. I bet 2,000 would get 2,250. I'm at 2,000 when you get 2,250. I'm at 2,000, 2,100. Then Ryan when you get 21. I'm at 2,000 when you get 2,100. When you get 21. I'm at $2,000 when you get 2,100. 2,000 when you get 21. 2,000 when you get 21. I sold it for $2,000. Mountain View Meat Company. Thank you, Kayla. I'm kind of liking this. I can get used to this. Well, I know it. They are. They're beautiful. Did this need to go on that crate that you took out?
It's really pretty, but yes.
Okay. Your fourth place berries came from College Farms. St. Andrews is the berries on these. So these came from College. All right. $1,000 now 1,250. I bet now 1,250 now 1,500 to get 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500. 15 now 17 and a half. Matt would you get 17 and a half now 2,000. Would you get 2,000? You're out. I've got I want to say Bank of Commerce so bad it's hard for me to not do it, but I got them at 1,500. Now 1,750. I'm at 1,500. Now 17 and a half. Would you get 17 and a half? Now 2,000. Would you get 2,000? Now 2,250. Would you get 2,250? I'm at 2,000. Would you get 2,250? I'm 2,000. Would you get 2,250? Now 2,500. Would you get 25? Brian, would you get 2,500? I'm at 2,250. Now 2,500. I'm at 2,250. Now 2,500. Would you get 23? Brian, now 24. Matt, would you get 2,400? I'm at 2,300. Would you get 2,400? Now 25. Would you get 2,500? 25. Now 26. Would you get 26? I'm at 2,500. Now 26. I'm at 2,500. Would you get 26? I'm at 26. Now 27. I'm 2,600. Now 27. I'm 2,600. Now 27. I'm at 2,600. Would you get 27? I'm at 2,600. Now 27. I sold it for $2,600. Matt Ford, Century 21. The bad thing about this whole deal is that you can hear me and you can see everything that I do. Kayla is sitting there just dying laughing, and I wondered, is it me? Okay, your fifth place on the crate belongs to Josh Lowe. What kind of berries are these? Camino Real. Okay, these belong to Josh, and then they'll soon belong to somebody out there. 1,000 now 1,250. I bet $1,000 now $1,250. Would I get 1,250? I bet 1,000. Would I get 1,250? I bet 1,000 now 1,250. I'm 1,000 now 1,250. Now 1,500. Would I get 1,500? I get 15. I'm at 1,250 now 1,500. I'm at $1,250 now 1,500. Would I get 1,500? I'm at $1,250 now 1,500. I'm at $1,250. Would I get 1,500? $1,250 would get 1,500. Kayla, I'm gonna bid 1,500 now 17 and a half. I bet 1,500 now 17 and a half. It gets 17 and a half. 1,500 would get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 16. Then would it get 16? I'm 1,500 would get 16. I bet 1,500 would get 16. 1,500 to get 16. 1,500 would get 16. I sold them for 1,500 to Means Furniture. Okay, your sixth place crate belongs to Burl Dole. Burl got the sixth place crate on these this year. All right, 1,000, now 1,250. I bid $1,000, now 1,250. I bid 1,000, 1,250. Tyler, did you bid 1,250? Now 1,500, now 1,750. Would it get 1,750? I bid 1,500 over here. Would it get 1,750? Over here. Now 2,000. I'm at 1,750. Now 2,000. 2,000. Now 2,250. Would it get 2,250? I'm at 2,000. Would it get 2,250? I'm at 2,000. Would it get 2,250? I'm $2,000. Now 2,250. I bet $2,000. Would it get 2,250? 21. Then now 22. Would you get 22? Brian, would it get 22? Now 23. Would it get 23? Now 2,300. Would it get 23? I'm at 2,200. 23. Now 24. I bet 23. Would it get 24? I bet 2,300. Would it get 24? Brian, would it get 2,400? Now 25. Would it get 25? 5. Would it get 25? Tyler. I'm at 2,400 to 25, now 2,600. I'm 2,500 to get 26. I bet 2,500 to get 26. I bet 2,500 to get 2,600. I bet 2,500 would get 26. Sold it for $2,500. Armstrong Bank, Tyler Davis. All right. These came from Bobby Doyle. He got the 7th place Albion berries. These were picked by Bobby Doyle. I don't know if he picked them, but yeah, Jane probably picked them. 1,000, now 1,250. I bet $1,000. Now 1,250. I bet 1,250. Now 1,500. To get Tyler, do you bid again? Now 1,500. Now 1,750. Would it get 17 and a half? Now 2,000. Would it get 2,000? 2,000. Now 2,200. 50. 2,250. I bet 2,000. Would it get 2,250? I'm with Brian at $2,000. Now 2,250. $2,000. Would it get 2,250? Would it get 22 and a half? I'm at 2,000. Would it get 22 and a half? I'm at 2,100. Then would it get 2,100? I'm at 2,000. Would it get 21? Now 22. Would it get 2,200? Would it get 22? Now 23. 2,200. Would it get 2,300? Would it get 23? 2,200. Would it get 23? You're out, Tyler. Would it get 2,300? Would it get 23? I'm 2,200. Now 23. I bet 2,200. Would it get 23? 2,200 to get 23. Sold them for $2,200. Brian Warner. Thank you. I drew a blank there. Brian Warner, Deputy Chief, Cherokee Nation.
Since that's all the buyers we have and we don't have all the little people, out there, should we get these others by the flat, the third ones by the flat? Because they're not going to want to sit here for hours.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, that'd be fine. Is this David's?
And this is the last.
Okay, this is going to be the last of the crates. David Guevara has your 8th place berries. They're Chandler berries. And what we've decided to do this year, instead of buying individual quarts, because everybody's going to get tired of this really quick, and probably already are tired of it. But what we've decided to do on this year, instead of buying a single quart, basically you're just going to buy a flat. We'll sell them by the quart. So it's going to be 8 times your money whenever we start doing that. And I'll explain that a little bit more here in a minute, but I think everybody pretty well has an understanding. Right now, let's take care of David's and sell his berries here. $1,000, now $1,250. I bet $1,000. Would it get $1,250? I bet $1,000 to get $1,250. Now $1,500 to get $1,500. 12 and a half to get $1,500. 12 and a half to get $1,500. I'm $1,250. Now $1,500 would get $1,500. Would get $15. I'm 12 and a half to get $15. I bet 12 and a half to get $15. 12 and a half to get $15. $1,300. 12 and a half to get $1,300. I 12 and a half to get $1,300. 1,300, now 1,400. Kayla, you're out. Would it get 14? Now 1,500. I bet 1,400. Would it get 15? 1,500. Would it get 15? 1,400 to get 15. I'm $1,400. Would it get 1,500? I'm 15. Now 16. Would it get 16? I bet 15. Now 1,600. Kayla, you're out again. Would it get 16? 1,500. Now 16. 1,500. Now 16. So I announced that. I don't mean to be, if I'm wrong in doing that, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you can see. Only I know is I can see you. I don't know if you know who's got the bid or not, so that's why I've kind of been throwing it out that way. But right now, Carson Bank has got it $1,500. Now 1,600. I bid 1,500 to get 16. I'm 1,500 to get 1,600. Okay, I sold the last crate, Carson Community Bank, for $1,500. Okay, let's take these, guys.
Jerry, Jerry.
Okay, now to repeat. Okay. Okay. Well, we've had the request to go ahead and do it like we normally do it by selling them just by the court, and you can get us how many of them you want. Is that okay with everybody? Shake your head, yes, thumbs up, no, something. I mean, if you'd rather do the whole crate of them, and we can, but I didn't know for time reasons if you wanted to keep doing it. Okay. All right. Well, then this was Juan Navarro's first place, his set of quarts. So we're going to sell these by the quart. You can buy one or you can buy 8. If you want more than 8, you're going to have to go see Juan. But we will sell these by the quart, and you can just hold up your hand and say however many that you want by, physical gesture, and, we'll pull however many you want out. 25, now 30. I bid $25, now 30. Would it get 30? 30, would it get 30? 25, would it get 30? 25, would it get 30? I'm $25, now 30, 35, would it get 35? 30, would it get 35? 30, would it get 35? 30, would it get 35? 35, would it get 35? 40, would it get 40? 40, would it get 40? 40, would it get 40? 35, would it get 40? Now 45, 45, 45, now 50, would it get 50? 50, would it get 50? 45, would it get 50? Now 55, 55, 55. 55, now 60, 60, would it get 60? $60, would it get 60? Now 65, would it get 65? 60, would it get 65? I'm $60, now 65. 60, would it get 65? 60, would it get 65? Hey, this is pretty good. You can really carry a beat with this thing, and everybody can still understand you. I figured there'd be like a jet lag going on here, but it's not. That's 60, now 65. I bid 60, would it get 65? It's on you, Kayla, would it 65? Would it get 65? 60, would it get 65? 60, would it get 65? I'm 60, now 65. I bid $60, would it get 65? I sold them for $60 a quart. Jim, it's on you. How many do you want? 4 times 4 times 4. Kayla, do you want the other 4 for $60? Mountain View Meat Company takes the other 4. So this flat is gone. All right. Next up, Bryce Miller. Where are you going? I mean, I don't even know what's going on here, and I know better than that. Okay. The quartz on Bryce Miller's is second up. So 25, now 30. I bid 25. Would it get 30? 30. Would it get 30? Now 30. I've got one guy that's in here with me. If you can't see him, it's because he's not on screen. And if I jump the bid, I'm not trying to bounce your bid. I'm taking his bid. So, and his is Robert St. Pierre, and he's part of Kiwanis. So I don't know how you can do that, but he's not going to be on the TV. I got him for $30. Now 35. Would it get 35? Would it get 35? Would it get 35? Now 40, 45. Would it get 45? Now 50. Would it get 50? 45, 50. Now 55. Robert, would it get 55? Now 60. Would it get 60? 60. Would it get 60? Caleb, would it get 60? Now 65. Bank has it. Now 65. 70. Would it get 70? Are you bidding? Okay. All right. I didn't know. I thought you was the MC of this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now,
Am I not allowed to bid too?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know if you were trying to make fun of me or not. This is very confusing here. I've got Ralph at $70. Now 75. I've been 70. Now 75. I've been 70. Now 75. I've been 70. Would it get 75? I'm $70. Would it get 75? Now 80. Ralph, you're out. No, would it get 80? 80. Would it get 80? 80. 75. Would it get 80? I've been 75. Would it get 80? I'm $75. Now 80. I've been $75. Now 80. I've been 75. Would it get 80? I'm 75. Would it get 80? I sold him $75. Carson Community Bank. Jim? 4? You want 4 of them? Ralph, do you want the other 4 for 75?
Yes.
Or do you want part of the other 4?
No, I'll take 475.
Times 4. Ralph King will take the other 4. Well, I like the way this works. If they have the festival from now on, I think we need this part just like this. All right. This was the youth entry. Mason O'Neill under Miller Farms. The third place So 25, now 30. I bet 25. Would I get 30, 30, now 35, 35. Would I get 35, now 40. Would I get 40, 40. Would I get 40? Now, okay. Now that's what I was looking for right there is to see if the hat meant that you was bidding or what there. Right now I got Blake Stevens at $40. Now 45. Would he get 45? 40. Would he get 45? Now 50. 55. Would he get 55? 60. Would he get 60? Now 65. Would he get 65? Now 70. Now 70. 70. Would he get 70? 75. Would he get 75? 70. Would he get 75? 70. Now everybody that's on screen is out. Right now I have Robert. I bid 70. Now 75. I bid 70. Now 75. Now 80. Would he get 80? 80. Would he get 80? 80. 80. 85. Would he get 85? Would he get 85? $80 now 85. $80 we get 85. $80 we get 85. 80 we get 85. 80 now 85. 80 we get 85. I sold them for $80. Robert, how many do you want? He took all 8 of them. Okay. College Farms is the fourth one that we're going to do. 25, now 30. I bet 25. Would I get 30? 30 would I get 30? 30 would I get 30? 35 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? 35 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? I'm $30. Now 35. Matt would I get 35? Now 40 would I get 40? 40. Kayla would I get 40? Now 45. Now 50 would I get 50? Both of you guys are out. I've got Brian in for $45. Now 50. 45 would I get 50. Now 55 would I get 55. Would I get 55? 50 would I get 55. Now 60 would I get 60. 60 would I get 60. 60 65 would I get 65. Now 70 would I get 70. 70 would I get 70. 70 would I get 70. 65 would I get 70. 75 would I get 75. 70 now 75. You say yes, Brian. Now 75 would I get 75. 70 would I get 75. Now 80 would I get 80. 80 would I get 80. 75 80 85 would I get 85. 80 would I get 85. But $80 now 85. $80 would I get 85. $80 would I get 85. 80 now 85. I sold them for $80. Mountain View Meat Company. Kayla, how many do you prefer? 8. Got stuck there. Okay, I was just told that as soon as this is over with, start your clocks. 30 minutes, we'll be at the bandstand. You can pick up. You can pick up all your berries there. Well, there is exceptions, Blake. I don't know that you could show up to get those, in 30 minutes. So I had a guy in here volunteer that he would take care of them for you. So I'll make sure they'll get to you if you get some of them. All right, these are Josh Lowe, 5th place. 25 now 30. I bid 25. Would I get 30? 30 would I get 30? 25 would I get 30? 30 would I get 30? 25 would I get 30? I'm $25 now 30. I bid 25. Now I got 130 in here. Now 35. 30 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? I bid 30 would I get 35? I'm $30 now 35. I bid $30 would I get 35? I bid $30 to get 35. 30 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? 30 would I get 35? I sold it for $30. Who? Kayla? Oh, sorry, boys, girls. I missed out. Who got it? Who had it first? I didn't see him at all. 35. You got it at Kayla for 35. Now 40. Would he get 40? Jim would he get 40? 40 would he get 40? 35 to get 40? I'm 35. Would he get 40? 35 to get 40? 35 to get 40? 35 now 40. 40 would he get 40? 40 would he get 40? 35 to get 40? I'm at 35 to get 40. I'm at 35 now 40. I'm $35 now 40. 35 now 40. I sold them for $35. Kayla, how many would you like? 4. Jim, would you care for any of these? Times 4. Carson Community Bank takes the other 4. Okay, now we're going to do Burl Doyle's. Same way. 25, now 30. I bid $25, now 30, now 35. 30 would he get 35. 30 would he get 35. 40 would he get 40. Tyler would he get 40. You're out. 35 would he get 40. 45 would he get 45. 45, now 50 would he get 50. 50 would he get 50. 45 would he get 50. I'm 45, now 50, now 55 would he get 55. I'm 50 would he get 55. 50 would he get 55. 55, now 60. Now 60, now 65, would he get 65? I've got a guy in here, and Tyler, you're out. 65, would he get 65? 60, would he get 65? 60, would he get 65? I'm $60. Now would he get 65? 60, would he get 65? 60, would he get 65? I've got you at 60, Brian. $60, now 65. $60, now 65. I'm $60, would he get 65? 60, would he get 65? 60, would he get 65? Now 70. I got one in here. Now 70. Brian, you're out now. Now 70. 65 to get 70. $70. Now 75. 70 would get 75. Up at 70. Now 75. I'm 70 would get 75. 75. Now 80. I've been $75 now 80. I've been 75 would get 80. 80 would get 80. 75 would get 80. Would get 80. 80 would get 80. 75 would get 80. I'm $75 now 80. I've been $75 would get 80. 75 would get 80 one time. I love that look. All right. Y'all, man, you put me wrong. 85, 80. Now, Tyler, it's on you for 85. 80 would get 85. 80 would get 85. 85 would get 85. 80 would get 85. 80 would get 85. 80 would get 85. I can't see a facial expression at all on you because of that glass behind your head. At 80, now 85. Yeah, that cap hurt too. Now, there we go. There's Tyler. 80, now 85. 85 would get 85. 80 would get 85. 80 would get 85. I sold them for $80. Brian, how many would you like to have? All of them. Times 8, he said. I did too. I thought he was going to pull a Jim Carson and pull a one on me. All right. Bobby and Jane Doyle. Bobby and Jane Doyle. Is this it? We got one more. Oh yeah, David was. Okay. 25, now 30 on Bobby and Jane Doyle. 30, now 35, now 40. Would it get 40? Now 45. Would it get 45? 45, now 50. Would it get 50? 50, would it get 50? 50, would it get 50? 45, would it get 50? Now 55. Would it get 55? 50, would it get 55? 55, now 60. I'm 55, now 60. I'm 55, now 60. Would it get 60? 60, now 65. Would it get 65? 60, would it get 65? I've been 60, now 65. Now 70. Would it get 70? 65, would it get 70? 65, would it get 70? 75, would it get 75? Now 80. 80, would it get 80? Both of you are out. Now 85, now 90, would it get 90? 90, would it get 90? Now 95, would it get 95? 95, would it get 95? 90, would it get 95? Now 100, would it get 100? 100, would it get 100? 100, would it get 100? 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, would it get 105? I'm at $100, would it get 105? 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 I've got you, Tyler, $100. Now 105, $100, now 105. I sold one quart for $100. Tyler? Times 8? Was that 9? Thank you, Tyler. All right. David Guevara, this will be the last of the berries that we're going to auction. After we close up, remember now, 30 minutes, go to the bandstand. 25, now 30. I've been 25, now 30, now 35. Would it get 35? 30, would it get 35? 30, would it get 35? 30, 35, now 40, now 45. Would it get 45? You, now 45, now 50. Would it get 50? 50, now 55. Would it get 55? Now 60, now 60. Now 65, would it get 65? 60, would it get 65? Now 70, now 75. Would it get 75? 75, would it get 75? 70, would it get 75? I'm $70, now 75. $70, now 75. Now 80, would it get 80? Now $80. Now 85. We get 85, 85, 85, 85. I've got Blake for $80. Now 85. Robert, $85. Would get 85? I'm $80 now 85. 80 would get 85. 80 would get 85. 80 would get 85. I sold them for $80. Blake, how many of them would you like? Is that 4 or 3? 4? 4 of them? Okay. All right. Times 4. Robert, you want the other 4? Robert St. Pierre takes the other 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very unusual year. And I like doing public auctions and stuff, but I'm starting to like this. But I don't have to look everywhere, all over everywhere to see who's bidding and who's not. You're all right there in front of me. It's kind of a neat deal. I know that this is all a headache to everybody, but we're really grateful that you guys did this because, I mean, these growers have a hard enough time as it is. And if you didn't do this, then, it'd be tough on everybody. But we really appreciate your participation. And I don't know. Hopefully we don't have to do it like this next year. Hang on just a second.
They can all go to the Stilwell Strawberry Festival Facebook page and share this event.
Okay. They're saying that this has been live broadcast, which if I'd known that, I'd dress better and I'd talk better. But they It's a live event, and we tried to word this right. And if you go to Facebook under Stilwell Strawberry Festival, and you can share it if you want to, that way. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, and so does the people that's in here, and especially the growers. We appreciate your help. Thank you.
Hugh Means, thank you very much for all your help and support over the years. Means Furniture, Freedom Finance. Thank you so much. Hugh does this for us every year, him and his father, and they do it on a strictly volunteer basis. And so we're very, very appreciative. They not only donate their time and talents, but they also bid on the berries as well, as you saw. I also like to extend special thanks to Jennifer Patterson and the Adair County OSU Extension Office for organizing this event. I'd like to thank our berry judge this year, John Hussey. He was the judge of our championship berries. I'd like to thank pastors Max and Karen Ford and New Life Church for the use of their facilities. They've been very gracious hosts for us today. Jared Vanderheiden and Shane Ford for tech support. I'd like to, of course, thank the growers who make all this possible as far as a product to auction, but most importantly, we express a heartfelt thanks to all the buyers, all the bidders here today. Principal Chief Chuck Hoskins, Deputy Chief Ryan Warner, Century 21, Matt Ford, Mountain View Meat Company, Carson Community Bank, Means Furniture, Armstrong Bank, Robert St. Pierre, and Blake Cowboy Stevens. I want to thank you all for making this first ever virtual strawberry auction a success. As Hugh said, it has been live streamed on our Facebook page. We're also recording this, so we may post it on our website at a later time if you want to go back and watch it. But as best I know, I don't have any other announcements. So I want to thank you all once again for participating, and I will officially bring this event to a close and bid you all a good day. Thank you all.
Appreciate you.
Go, Ralph.